What you talking about? Where you going?
I'm sleepy.
You was sleep upstairs.
I know. Get it out. Shit.
You might be the one that got the germs.
Nah. I'm ready.
Yeah. Welcome back to all the viewers. You are tuned into another episode of Strategic Behaviors. It's your boy KOZZIE. Got WHITESIDE over here with me. We are back at it again.
Still on the right side though?
Are you to my right?
Yeah, alright.
Did you have to do the L's?
I did. I was like,
You had to do the L's to get it right. But yo, again, welcome back to the few viewers we have. Hopefully those numbers increase. Anybody who tap in, like, subscribe, comment. You know, again, this is what we do. We are inconsistent, but as soon as my friend get her life consistently inconsistent,
that's
thanks
your
to my that's my life.
That's your life.
Yeah, I mean,
don't say thanks to me.
But it's more so.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
This particular.
No, it is not.
Like I said, I have a wild schedule.
Exactly.
But it's a structured schedule.
My schedule is the same.
Your schedule is not structured at all.
It is. It's structured. Either I'm working or I'm not.
You don't even know when you're working though. So
I do.
It's not structured.
It is. I do know
you
my
work
schedule.
The same days every week.
No, but I know ahead of time.
Exactly. There's
I know ahead of time that is structured.
There's no structure. Anyhow, yeah, I mean, as I said, consistently inconsistent is my lifestyle. Consistently is inconsistent is the reason why we drop every 2 weeks. But in any case, again, welcome to Strategic Behaviors. Friend, how have you been doing? Other than getting out here and making this money, how was your turkey day? You know what I mean? And we coming up on Christmas too, you know. So we out here sitting on Santa Claus' lap, doing all type of appropriate behaviors, or doing all type of strategic behaviors, I should say.
No.
Yeah.
Turkey day? Man, that was a long time ago.
I know, man. We ain't dropped since Turkey Day. Here we are, 2 weeks from Christmas, man.
Man, this whole year, no. 3 weeks to the year is over with.
Tell me about it, man.
Man, I'm not ready for it. I mean, I am ready for it.
Man, but how was your turkey day, though, man? You know
I ain't do nothing. Just you, my mom, and dad.
And all in between as well.
You, mom, and dad. That was it. And it was nice and simple. They came over in the morning. They left before it got dark. That was like perfect day. They came in just enough time.
Get in and out.
Yeah.
Say you ain't never met nobody who want to spend as little time with their parents as possible, but
here we go again.
You got it covered.
Here we go again. It's a take action day today.
No, it ain't.
I spend time with them all the time.
This is love on Whiteside and how she hardly loves her parents. But in any case,
love my parents.
I mean, I know you love them. You know what I'm saying? You just love them more when they're at home and you at home.
They told me they won't come today. I called them and I said, y'all coming over today? Nah, we chilling. Oh, okay. Keep that same energy. Keep the same energy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, but you know, my turkey day was extra special. You know,
you had them scheduled. I mean, how was your turkey day? You had.
We had the whole layout over here. You know what I'm saying? Mom's, grandma, cousin, not my cousin, my niece, her little friend, sister, step pops, all them came up here from Florida. You know what I mean? It was the most beautiful thing for me is because as a kid I didn't know how to cook. You know what I mean? But now as an adult I get busy. Chef Boyard Daddy, that's my name. But
the fuck did you cook for Thanksgiving?
Huh?
What did you cook?
I was in there just in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Doing
so you
what
didn't
I
really cook anything?
Nah, actually, only thing I did was my lemon pepper barbecue wings. That's the only thing I did.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You
but
made
just
them the night before?
Huh?
You made them the night before?
Nah, I made them the day of. You know what I'm saying? But just to be in the kitchen, though, with moving around with moms and my dad while they, you know, they peeling the potatoes for the potato salad and, you know, doing what they doing for the baked mac and cheese.
Sound like you was in the way.
No, I was not in the way. I was sous chefing, as you know, like to use the term sous chef. So yeah, that's really what I was doing more so than anything. But it was dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, as a kid, I was in the way.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
But as a man, I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Getting busy. It was wild because you know how they say black people don't measure; they just listen to when their ancestors tell them to stop.
Yeah.
I literally saw that firsthand with my grandma. You know what I'm saying?
Doing what?
So, I mean, just the way she made the banana pudding and everything, it was like she would put something in there and she'll.
That ain't it. Exactly. That's what I'm
But then
saying.
she wouldn't measure nothing. She would
You
just
don't need
go.
to measure. You don't need to
You know what
measure.
I mean? And then she'll get to it again. Yeah, that's it. That's what I needed right there. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I mean, so I was just like,
You
that
don't,
was dope.
yeah, I don't. That's one reason why I don't bake. Cause that's the one thing that you have to kind of like
Measure out.
either measure out or you bake it so much you know.
Yeah.
Ain't no.
But mine did. She got the classic banana pudding though. Like,
Yeah, she got the one that you bake.
that's been that for my whole life. Like literally, I think for my sweet 16, of course we was poor, so we don't like no big shit.
Why you say
But
sweet 16? I feel like that wasn't a girl thing.
what?
Y'all men celebrate the sweet 16? I feel like
mean,
it's
what's the 16 for the boys?
you just turned. You was a nigga. You was a grown ass man. Sweet 16.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All I know is my grandma made me a bomb banana pudding tray. And when I tell you, yeah, the whole tray. When I tell you, I sat in my room, played my PlayStation, and had the tray beside me and was like this, Madden, all day long. Like I ate half the tray,
That's nasty.
whatever. You ain't never had that
I
banana
didn't say
pudding.
it was nasty. I'm talking about eating a half a tray. That's nasty.
As a kid? Are you bugging?
That just seemed like too much sweet at one time.
As a kid, though. Okay, I get it in your old age in life now.
I guess.
But as a kid, come on, man, that joint hit.
Maybe if it was
You know what I'm
spaghetti or
saying?
something.
That's work. You can eat a whole half tray of
No.
spaghetti, but not banana pudding.
No. Man, you talking about you had it made because when you have no banana pudding in my grandma back room, nah.
I mean, shout out to moms, I love you, but she wasn't really home like that. So,
Yeah.
You
Grandma
know.
won't have that. You talking about having food outside her kitchen area?
oh no, we ain't live like that at all. I'm talking about, I had the whole setup in the room. I'm talking about I set the chair in my room in front of the TV, and I had like a little stand beside that joint.
I wasn't able to bring food up into my room. Probably to like, I ain't gonna say it was loud, but nobody stopped saying anything. Maybe like high school.
I mean, I was in high school at 16, but still, that's still. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did it in middle school
You
too.
probably
But
sneak it. Ooh.
I mean, no, not really in middle
Did your
school.
grandma beat you?
What?
Yeah, see.
I got plenty of ass whoopings
From your
growing up.
grandma.
Everybody. I was a bad child. I wasn't a bad child. I was a curious child. So
You was testing limits.
that, and I ain't really think about consequences a lot.
Well, most kids
You
don't.
know
They
what
don't
I
have
mean?
no fear.
So yeah, it was wild for me. But I love them though. I love every ass whooping I ever got.
You love them now. You didn't love them when you got them.
Nah, I ain't understand it then. You know what I'm saying? Because, and this is why we was joking about this for Thanksgiving. Like, my dad would whoop me, and she'd be like, "I don't want to whoop you.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
making me
I hate
do
that.
it to you." And I would be looking at her like, "You sure? Cause you swinging the hell out of this belt right now."
It
You know
seems
what I
like
mean?
you're enjoying it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she would be like, "I used to whoop you and cry at the same time." I'm like, "Well, I couldn't see you through my tears because my shit was hurt." You know what I'm
You
saying?
remember the first time you realized, like, I remember the first time I realized, like, I'm over whoopings now. Like, I made a mistake, and I'm having this thought in my head, and my face was supposed to act like it was hurting still, and I let out a laugh, and I was like,
Oh my God.
yeah, I know. In my head,
You
I
was
was,
getting your ass whooped and you laugh.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
she said something to me, like it was supposed to be hurtful, and I was just like,
Yo, your moms must be soft then.
nah, it was just over it. I was like, it's like when you know you get in trouble, so he was like, all right, come on, I know about to get this whooping. Like, it's gonna hurt, but you know, got whooped so much, it's like, all right. And she was like, yeah, that's what I thought. Something she said, because I was already mad. So it was just like, yeah, okay. Like,
Yeah, nah, I don't think I really had that. You know what I mean? Because by the time I got to high school, I was better at being bad. So I never really got caught in situations like that
Nah,
where I needed to get whoopings.
This was like middle school. I definitely won't get beat in damn high school. Hell no.
But nah, in middle school,
this was like 5th grade, cause like, yeah.
nah, them 5th and 6th grade ass whoopings, nah, they was a little serious. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it was my last like ass whooping, but I know that one, and I was talking about this with my dad when she was here. Like when we was kids, we outside. You know, times was different.
Yeah, we'd be outside.
So,
that's true.
Being that we was living in public housing or whatever, like for whatever reason, me and my guys, we used to like to climb on people's roofs, stomp, scare them, and then when they come outside, we'll jump off the roof on the other side of the house. And yo, come on, man, we project kids. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But yo, we project kids, so that's what we was doing.
That was fun.
Hell yeah, we had a ball. You know what I mean? But either way, I got caught because I ran. This is the stupid part. I reacted too fast. I thought they went out the back door, but they went out the front door. So I jumped off the front.
That's smart.
And I almost landed on the lake. Wow. So yeah, my grandma, she gave me a little taste of an ass whooping that day.
Definitely.
But then like a week or so later, I was like playing in the trees. Shut the fuck up. And she had told me to stop. So what I hear is
like y'all ain't have nothing. Y'all just had to like make stuff be fun.
We outside.
I mean, we was outside, but one
in the country.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the difference. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody climbing no trees.
We in the country. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have boys and girls clubs and shit to go to.
We was out in the neighborhood. I wasn't at the boys and girls club.
But either way, you know what I'm saying? The wildest shit was, I'm in the tree. Me and my cousin Chico, we up there vibing. We know what we doing.
So y'all chilling in the tree? Like,
yeah, we just sitting in the tree, just chilling, talking or whatever. And as I'm like on the lower branch, all of a sudden I feel something fly hit my ankle. I'm like, oh, fall out the tree. Boom. I look up, it's my dear. She's standing over me. I told you about climbing in these trees and climbing on these people's houses. And I was like, man, you tripping. You gonna whoop me in front of my friends?
And I am.
And she did not care. And she whooped my ass.
Whooped their ass
all the way across the goddamn parking lot of the projects. And I'm sitting up here walking. I ain't gonna cry. Fuck that. I ain't gonna cry. Man, I'm holding it in. She, wow, wearing my ass out. I got 15 feet from the house. Like, yo, and I tell you, I could not take it no more. But that's when I learned. She gonna whoop you till you cry.
Yeah.
So from that point on,
that's what I'm saying. Those are thoughts.
Any ass whooping that came, man, I died.
That's what you
2
doing.
hits, I'm done. I can't take it. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Those thoughts that be in your head, if you mess up and let that shit be on the outside of your face.
See you.
Because in my head, I was like, I could see that you was getting tired. So now I'm just like,
stupid.
So it's now like, so I was like, do I even? It was me trying to. I was too much in my head. I was like, is this the time I'll be like do it?
Oh, you put on a whole performance.
Yeah, like, cause
yeah, you got a whole performance.
I remember
right
like
now.
It was my, cause what happened was maybe like, I don't know which one came first, but the other one had to come first because that wasn't my last time getting whooping before. But I had watched too much Full House, and
who?
Full House is not the new one versus Full. So wait.
They don't get white people shit.
That was a good show when we came home from school. Anyway, everybody else used to watch it. I don't act like that. Cause we used to watch.
I ain't gonna say nobody watched.
Yeah, because we did. Man, I saw the episode where whatchamacallit ran into the bathroom because she was in trouble. So I said,
tried that.
Yeah. Yeah. Worst idea ever. I think I lost my door to my room after I got my ass beat.
Oh, they took the doors off the hinges?
Yeah, I ain't had no door. Yeah, I ain't had no door.
See?
I had no door for
this
like
is why you don't watch white people shows, because you just get out of character. No, you don't try that. You don't try that.
I was like, you get me now. Like forget.
Running from an ass whooping never crossed my mind as a child.
Oh, I used to run across the whole house. If you gonna beat me, you gonna work for this league. Like, I ain't about to just stand there and watch you and you gonna beat me. Nah, we running through this house.
Nah,
you gonna be tired.
I just never.
Unless you got me in the room and I can't get past you.
Yeah.
But if I got a way out, or I'm running, you not about to.
See, that's some only child shit.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I mean that gotta be something because I saw the ass whoopers that came before me. So I guess growing up into the stage when it was time for me to get my ass whooped, it was like, Like, yo, crazy as shit.
That's just a natural instinct. Why the fuck I'm gonna stand and watch?
I'm not gonna stand there and wait for the ass whipping, but I feel like if I run, it's gonna make it worse.
It's gonna make her tired.
Huh?
It's gonna make her tired.
I'm telling you, I tell everybody this, yo, and I don't have no factual evidence. Yeah, I mean, I know my dear brother, he died in Vietnam, but I really feel like my dear went to war too, but she was like a secret spy and survived.
I believe it.
Because the shit that this little woman do is different.
Hey, they was raised different back then.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you a quick story. So, I mean, this is me being like the really antagonistic little brother or whatever.
Oh.
So, we was all out in the hood, and I remember my old talking about how he too old to get whoopers now. He ain't nobody worried about that. He can do what he do, so forth and so on, right? Me, being the petty little brother, I go home. My dad, Reggie said he wish you would whoop him. He said he too big for whoopings now. Why I did that?
You trying to.
Hey, but this the thing though. So Reggie came home. He ain't even do nothing, but say that.
Set up. Oh, he did say it or he didn't?
No, he did say it. I told him that he said.
So you were snitching at a young age.
Come on, man. Cause he ain't want to let me hang with them.
Please stop spinning.
Shut up, yeah.
Keep it over there. Cause I'm gonna blame it. You gonna have to.
Oh, my bad. But yeah, though. So I was just being the little brother that wanted to hang with his big brother, and he wouldn't.
How you just want? Oh, he wouldn't. So you got mad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause when we grew up, when we grew up, it was like 4 or 5 of people.
How much
4
older?
or 5 kids, 6 years apart.
Okay.
But it's like it was me and my guys, and then him and his guys. But me and my guys were all little brothers to him and his guys.
I'm about to say that. That was exactly what I was about to say.
So we wanted to just rock with them, and they wouldn't let us or whatever. So I went home. So
what was y'all gonna do with them?
Just hang with the big boys. Come on, man.
I get it. I'm just saying. I understand.
You know what I mean? But yo, the crazy thing though, Reggie walked in the house, and my deal went off on him for no reason other than what I told him.
Yeah, because you snitched.
And she hit him with the phone, but the rotary phone.
Yeah.
All I heard was,
I remember those phones.
Bing, bing. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh, she about to kill my brother.
You was a snitch. You the snitching brother. You the snitching brother.
Hey man, I was little then. You know what I'm saying? I'm about what, 11 years old.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
see,
you know,
why y'all see.
So what I learned from that was how to be a better big brother. You know what I'm saying? If I had a younger sister, a younger brother, I would have let them roll with me. I mean, I had my little sisters, but
you let them roll with you.
I just made them tough so they can beat up girls if I needed to.
So you let them roll with you.
Cause when you had nothing to hang with, what am I hang with a girl that's 6 years younger than me for?
Same way you want to hang with a boy that was 6 years older than you.
Difference. It's boys, testosterone.
If you was gonna make them hard, then they needed to be with y'all.
Nah, I just did what I had to do when I had to do it. They were straight. They good.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds like some abuse.
Nah, just ain't any female gonna run up on either one of them unless they ready for war.
I mean,
I raised them to be like Power Rangers type shit.
Can you imagine your grandma get beat? Like when she got whoopings?
Man, I know back then.
Nothing real, right?
It had to be different.
It probably was hot too. Oof. Heat and whoopings.
You thinking about the temperature?
Yeah, that make a difference. That should make a difference.
Yeah, you are stupid.
I'm just saying because I'm sitting here thinking like I'd rather got beat in the wintertime than the summertime. Like I don't. Nah, but some good beatings though. Like my grandma told Jamal, don't sit on my bedspread because it was white. And she said, because if you sit on my bedspread, because you couldn't sit on her bed when she made the bed. So it means there was Christmas time, so all the boys in the bed.
She buy white bedspreads, I guess back then. That's how you probably.
It was a quilt, like it was yeah. You don't sit on her bed once it's made. She said if you sit on it, she said I promise you. She said don't play on it, don't sit on it, eat on it. I'm gonna cut the pee out of it. And I said oh shit. So I heard it and I was like, I don't figure what that even mean. I don't even want to know.
Right. That's
I was like, that's impossible. I'm not thinking about it. He was all smart about his whole life.
He said it was impossible.
He was like, that's impossible. That doesn't make sense. After she left the room, and I was like, that's fine. I ain't sitting on
right.
Right.
I ain't gonna find out
if it is possible. I ain't gonna find out if it don't. She
came
back.
It is possible.
Boy, she came back We heard it come down the hallway. Jamal was like into the game. I slipped out the room. Jamie slipped out the room. My cousin John Kyle slipped out the room. Then he was left in there by himself. And she closed the door when she came in there. I said, it's going down. She didn't have no stick. She had the you go to the food line, how they got the balloons when you check out? The little balloons that sit on little plastic sticks at the checkout line.
Yeah.
Oh, she took the balloon off.
She was with that.
Woo, so all you heard was the sound of the wind.
Oh, the wind cutting.
Yeah. I said, oh. So then we came back out, my cousin being real ignorant. I said, so I was like, I
hey,
know.
that was stupid.
That
was stupid.
I promise you.
What's that? Did she cut the pee out of you? Did she cut the pee out?
Just those words they used to say. That's what I'm saying. Like, somebody had to tell you that for you to tell somebody else that. I ain't never heard that before in my life.
Yeah, that's wild, man. I mean, even down to a transitioning over to like adulthood and parenting. Like, I whooped my son, but that boy learns quick.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a different type of kids now. Can you whip them the same way?
Shit.
I don't know.
I mean, you can if you really put that in them. You know what I'm saying? I never hit my girls, but when it come down to junior, I had to. What's the problem? That I wouldn't hit my girls.
Yeah, they need whoopers too.
I mean, if they mamas want to do it, then that's on them.
Well, I think for a father, for me, if you're a daddy's girl, just saying you're disappointed
is enough. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I just don't want my girls to feel like it's okay for a man to put their hands on them. So I
get that too.
That's my perspective on that.
Yeah, I think
I don't want my kid Junior feeling like it's okay for having anybody put his hands on him either. So I never, I'm the different type of ass whooper. Like, like I was saying, I got my ass whooped. It was like, okay, I knew I was wrong, whatever. But I literally sat down and I had a conversation with this boy.
But I feel like these kids don't think that they wrong.
But that's the thing. That's what I was gonna say. Okay. I had conversations with him, talked to him about what he did, where he saw it going, what made him do what he do. Like, we go through the process of what the actions that
I don't know if I want to have a conversation before you beat my ass.
I mean, it could be. It is what it is.
Can we do it after though? Because I feel like
because I let him decide.
Oh no.
That's how real shit is.
Oh.
I said to my son, so do you think that you deserve a whooping? I ain't gonna bust you back for this shit. But do you think that you deserve a whooping? Or is this something else? I actually asked him, is there something else you can do?
No, at his age, I can understand that. Where he at now. But his younger age, I'm not asking.
Nah, this happened when he was younger. The last time he fucked up and I had to powder that little cheeks or whatever. That sounded bad, but it is what it is.
Powder?
Nah, because I put the paddle on or whatever.
Oh, paddle. I thought you were about baby powder.
Nah, I ain't hit it with the pink.
Hit him with the powder.
I ain't hit it with the powder. But the last time, you know what I'm saying, this first week in high school, the boy just started showing out. Right. And I had to feel on him. Goddamn, get his ass in order because we not about to do that.
Voice got on to him too.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, we not gonna do. I think the biggest thing with him was in that moment was he's like, yo, I'm looking down at my mom now.
I mean, I guess.
So when she talking and she screaming, you know what I'm saying, going off whatever, he's like, yo, I'm over you. What you gonna say to me? Because he always say stuff like, I'm almost bigger than you. He think his height matters in his presence as far as where he's at in the world. So him looking down at his mom and her being, looking up, her little voice, she, you know what I mean, doing whatever. I'm like, okay. So every now and then, that's why I just had to flex something or whatever. We play wrestle, let them know like, okay, yeah, we eye level, but you still ain't got enough life.
You still won't flip.
Experience. You know what I'm saying? So,
still won't flip.
100%. That's why the new year, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get back on it or whatever. I'm about to OD on a leave because I know my body gonna go into a state of shock. But
yeah. I got me a yoga mat. Yeah, it's gonna be time.
I mean, it's that. You know what I'm saying? But yo, just moving forward with the show. You know what I mean? Couple of things I wanted to touch bases with you on. You know what I mean? Did you have a timer? You did? Because I've been kind of low key keeping one or whatever.
Oh, okay, good. Because I forgot about that.
Nah, you good though. But just getting into, we go through the different things. We gonna get into strategic behavior. You know what I mean? So for me, one of the things that I wanted to touch on you, I guess since we was already on this or whatever, I was gonna ask you like, what would you say is your biggest transition from your 20s to your 30s?
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Transition-wise?
yeah, whether it be mentally, physically, emotionally, socially, like just as far as how you view the world from your 20s into your 30s.
I think it was definitely more of a physical change for me.
Do you think that you're a better person?
I think I don't know about better, but I think a little bit more before I do something. Or like I have a little bit more like, I feel like when we was younger we had this perspective like, oh, we got time, or you know what I'm saying, we didn't really think about the ripple that it might cause later down the line. Like we think of the short term stuff. Now I don't think about short term. I think about long term. Like I'm good right now, but tomorrow, what I gotta do tomorrow because this is gonna affect tomorrow.
That's weird because I always you be like, what you doing next week? I be like, ooh, that's a long
way. Ooh, you and my best. Ooh, you and Peaches be.
Yo,
shout out to
next
Peaches.
week
I hope
is
you have a good
a
time.
long way away. Yo.
They be y'all both say the same phrase. I just take one day at a time. Ain't no way.
Man, look,
Ain't no
come
way.
on, man. I
Ain't
know
no way.
somebody gonna watch this. You can tell, like, it's nice if you got like a goal that you trying to accomplish. But when somebody asks you, like, yo, what you doing next week? If it ain't got nothing to do with my goal, I don't know. Like, really, I don't know. You know what I'm
That
saying?
doesn't make sense.
And then you say stuff like, so what you doing February the 24th?
I'm not gonna ask you no things months in advance. But if I ask you what you doing next week, why the fuck you don't know what you doing next week as far as your schedule?
Because I
you
don't
at least know. What you mean you don't know? You know what you know at that moment. When I'm asking you at that moment, you give at the moment what you got going on next week.
I don't know.
That don't make sense.
How do I know?
I know what the fuck I'm doing next week because I know when I gotta work. I know when I don't gotta work.
You just said at the top of the show that you don't even got no set schedule. So
I don't because we get a schedule stupid every week to our phone.
Stupid shit ain't gonna fly.
Well, I mean, how would I not know when I gotta go to work? That's just dumb.
Whatever. You know what I mean?
I know my schedule when it's before it's time to go.
Yeah.
I know it a whole weekend ahead of the time. I know what I'm doing this week. I know what time I gotta be places. I know what events I gotta be to.
Well,
I don't understand why you don't know.
I gotta go to work. That's all I know. That's it. So
Simple-minded thing. So the difference between my 20s and my 30s, for me, it was more physical and I don't want to say mental, but maybe how I think about things.
What's wild for me, and I don't know if it's because I see it so much, I'm more conscious of death. I think about the end more.
Yeah. I think as I get on the other side, like I don't know, get on the other side of the age now. So it's like I think once for me when I said physical, it's because I used to pick on my mom all the time. Like she was like, "Ooh," when she was in her 30s, like, well, "You ain't but something 30 something, like get up, like get up, you fine." I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once I hit 30 and some of my friends, I'm like, well, what the fuck happened? Like, things just start hurting for no reason.
Man, look,
the way that your recovery from like anything.
You fall, it's gonna be
almost fall.
It's a long way back up.
You even almost fall.
Oh,
the jerk of almost falling will have you sore for at least 2 days.
Real talk, like I think it was like earlier this week, I was getting out of my truck. Just simply. I didn't fall.
Twisted wrong.
I didn't do nothing. I got out my truck and tried to stand up and my hips locked. And I had to lean over. I was like, oh, like literally, like, yo, wait a minute.
That's what I'm talking about.
What just happened? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about. It be the smallest things that I can't.
So though, you know what I mean? And then one thing especially like I think about more is like how I eat, you know what I mean?
That's what I mean when I said physically. Because you had to think of, Remember when we was like, you remember we used to share grapefruit? I was like, I don't like grapefruit, but I hear that it's good for you,
Right.
and
So
I
let
need
me-
to like it. So I'm gonna. It was definitely a mind thing to like. Okay, I'm not younger anymore. I'm not no child.
Right,
Like
right.
I understand that these things need to be, done or aid or whatever. So you will just change your whole mindset about things. Like
Right. You
that
know
was
what
the
I'm saying?
biggest thing for me.
I think too, for me, one of the things is weird. I guess kind of goes hand in hand. Like I said, I think about death more, but then I also, of course, in thinking of death, you also think of life. You know what I'm saying? So it got me in the space where I really think about the people in my life. You know what I'm saying? And trying to show appreciation. Um, like with the way that I work, I get frustrated because I want to show love to the people who've shown me love more. Um, and then, of course, as well, I didn't get into this much on the show or whatever, but this past week has been very troublesome for me emotionally or whatever. And just trying to transition through that and get through those emotions and not really focus on the pain because I realize where the pain and the frustration and all of that come from. But it's like you got people who love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, do you want to keep giving all of this energy that you got to the people who hurt you, or do you want to kind of get the people who, you know what I'm saying?
That's the balance. I think with age comes balance.
I don't want that balance. Like I want to tip the scale towards the people who love
What I mean
me.
is balancing your life, like not balancing people. Like you realize that your balance and your peace and everything in your 30s is different. Like I don't need the negativity. Like you was young, it probably bounced off you like, or no, let me take it back. It didn't bounce off of you. It kind of just like set into you. You start thinking about things like that you ain't never think about before. I feel like in my 30s now, I learned like, oh, that's what that negative energy you bringing. Don't worry about it. Put my little block up because I don't want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll see it before it comes, and I'll be like, yeah, I already see where this is going.
One thing, I guess the difference between me and you and a lot of what I went through is I can't. You know what I'm saying? That was my biggest thing. Like, I can't cut this energy off because I have to deal with it.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
But you'll change the way that you are
viewing
perceiving
it. Yeah,
it.
I have that was the hardest thing.
That's
for
what
me.
I mean. Is changing your mind frame of it.
Right. So, I mean,
it's gonna be a battle. It ain't never gonna be over.
Look, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it ain't never gonna be over. So it's just one of those things where you really become you really pick your battles. Like even with work for me, work, everything, just picking my battles. Like everything ain't meant to give all my energy into it. Like definitely match your energy. Like, oh, okay, that's okay. Well, I'm gonna match yours, but I'm good. Like I'm just gonna. It ain't even nothing against nobody. I ain't even gonna tell you don't hit me up and up. I'm just gonna fade out, and you wouldn't even. You know what I'm saying? Like I take you in sprinkles when I feel like, oh, I need to sprinkle this person. I go over and get a little sprinkle, but getting dabs and stuff for people. Nah, getting back, like realizing that my time is important for myself too. I would say that too. Like learning about being inside. I don't really think that's the 30s. I think that was the pandemic. That wasn't the 30s. That was
the pandemic also did that to you.
Oh yeah, the pandemic definitely showed me like the value of being in and loving to be.
I guess for me, I was never in. You still ain't came out yet, but we ain't gonna get into that.
You just told me you see how you seen how I was going around.
No.
He was just on camera telling me I had this busy life, but I'm inside though.
Thought I had to sneeze.
Look, guys, let me tell you this. Mark this on this thing. I promise you, if I get sick, I'm coming for him.
I only sneeze 5 times a day, man.
I just
7.
seen you brought
7
medicine in that bag.
Yeah, just because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like if something is trying to come to the surface, I want to attack it before it gets to the surface. You know what I'm saying? But in the time, anyhow, we're gonna move on to our clip of the week. You know what I mean? This is weird. So,
I don't even know what you about to play.
Nah, it was wild. So this is my guy Clark. This is one of the first people that I met when I first moved up here to Raleigh back in like 2010. We used to work at this. We used to work at the group home for kids. Yeah, I mean, kids
that was
with
your
behavioral
first job
issues in Raleigh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was crazy. I got hired because my cousin-in-law's sister was the QP.
Too many people you just said.
It's real simple. My cousin-in-law sister.
Yeah, it's all right.
But he knew how. Yeah, she got me hired as AP because I had just got my degree or whatever. But I ain't really had no responsibilities or nothing. I was just a regular direct support staff. But when she got hired, she kind of finessed some stuff. Yeah, because I ain't had no driver's license. I had a DWI. So I had a temporary driver's license. But I was 10 years ago. I was young, dumb, stupid. I ain't really followed the procedures or none of that. So I'm just going to work, living life or whatever. So after working there for about 8-9 months, they ran a background check on me, and they was like, "Yo, this dude ain't got a license." I was like, "Oh, nah, I do. I got driver license for work or whatever." Pulled out that joint. That bitch had expired like 3 months ago. Dude was like, "Bro, you was driving a company car with no license. I got to terminate you." I was like, "Oh, that hurt." Okay, do I understand?
See,
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but several times I got fired. You know what I mean? That's one of my many stories. But anyway, let's get to the clip of the week. This is my guy Clark. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get in this real quick.
You in this video too?
No. This is just him talking. I came across his page earlier today. I haven't seen Clark in years. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is hilarious. When I say hilarious, hilarious. He's done stand-up comedy in his younger days as well. But his outlook on life, like when we working at the group home, it was always just comical to me. So this is my guy Clark. You know what I mean? This is the clip of the week. We're going to get into this quick conversation. I want to know what you think.
So, I just want to give some game to the brothers out there and the sisters out there, whether you know yourself or not. If a man has to ask you to go out on a date with him, you don't want him. You're just getting a free meal, a couple of drinks. Fellas, if you got to ask her on a date, she don't want you. Ask most women who aren't married to their baby father, did their baby daddy take them out on a date? She just gave that baby daddy some pussy, man. I think we don't realize that women use dates as a way to get stuff. Meaning, if she want to fuck you and you want to fuck her, that's a mutual attraction. Now, she'll make you take her out and buy a couple of sandwiches and a salad or something because she don't want to really fuck you. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, women just fuck men they want to fuck. And like what Charles White said, nah. You gotta take her out on a date. She don't want you, motherfucker.
So yeah, that's the clip of the week. Shout out to my guy Clark. You know what I'm saying? But quick response, quick take. You know what I mean? I told you this dude is hilarious, yo. What's your response to that? How do you feel about that?
It's funny. It's real funny. I don't know, because I feel like...
Now, I will say this. Now, I've heard this universally. A woman know when she need a man if she want to get on some pussy.
I mean, yeah, but we've had a conversation, because the conversation was, you said that we as women get to choose who we have sex with, and men get to settle for who they want to have sex with.
Right, real shit.
So I had asked somebody this, and somebody was like, "Nah, they have sex with who they want to have sex with." And I said,
"Fuck out of here."
And I said, "That's because she wanted to fuck you anyway."
Either that, or he choosing some low level motherfuckers.
Could be.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in an environment too where shit's super funny. I ain't gonna throw my mans under the bus, but we was at a party, and I brought a gang of girls around or whatever. We was all chilling and vibing. And my mans came and tapped me on the shoulder. His exact words were, "Hey, bro, which one of these motherfuckers got low self-esteem?" I said, "What?" He said, "Nigga, I'm trying to get the one with low self-esteem because I know what's going to go down." I was like, yo. That shit was hilarious, but this was, I want to say we was younger.
And y'all told him,
huh? No, this was like when I first moved around. I was like, no, bro, all of them good. Ain't nobody got low self-esteem. They all pretty legit. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody in here, you know what I'm saying? Even at that space we was in 10 years ago, I'm like, bro, everybody in here is official. Like, ain't nobody in here bobbing like that. He was like, oh, all right. Because you know the ones with low self-esteem, you get them real quick. I was like, nah, bro, well, you ain't going to get that here. You got to have to work for it or whatever. But yeah, though, just kind of going off for the clip of the week, though. Have you, have you ever dealt with a dude and actually gave him some before y'all went out on an official date in your 30s?
Oh yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
So is what he's saying, do you believe what he's saying to be true?
No,
or was that
I
just
just
a
think
situation where you was like, yo, I want that guy?
Yeah, it was just one of those, like, it wasn't because we was trying to have, like, something. Like, it's sometimes you meet people, like, that ain't what you here for. We ain't here to make, let's see if we're going to be good together in a relationship. Like, let's just, nah, sometimes
I could dig
you
that.
just see somebody that you want to have sex with, you just want to have sex with. But,
Yeah.
or you can get to know them, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I feel like, me personally in my 30s, like, yeah, it's nice to go out on dates. Like, it is nice, but I don't want to go out on a date with you till I know you either. So, like, I need to talk to you for a moment because it's a little crazy out here now. So, like, I don't even want to waste my time to even get ready, put forth the effort to get dressed and do all of that. What we're going to talk about when we get there. Because if we can't talk right now, then what we talking about when we get to the restaurant, then we can't talk about now. So, that's how I feel. And I understand why he feels like that. And I say that's a lot of females who've been hurt or they're young and they want somebody to take care of them. They're not no independent woman. Like, yeah, I want to go on a date. Who don't want to go out and do something fun with somebody?
True.
But we talking about, like, if he talking about, like, we got these young girls like, what you gonna buy me first? To talk to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that perspective. You get what I'm saying? So they kind of messing it up.
Cardi B perspective.
Huh?
That's that Cardi B perspective. City girl shit.
So it's kind of like you got that perspective because it's these young bitches out here doing that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I understand it. And then it's like, but then it's kind of like on him, like, why you keep messing with these young ass bitches?
Well, shit, homie married though. He been out of the game for.
I'm just saying in general, like men in general, like
I mean,
you don't like that. Then
when I saw the clip, I was just reflecting back and shit. It sound bad to say it, but I was trying to think of a politically correct way to say it. But it's really no politically correct way to say it. But I smashed all my baby mamas before we went out on a date. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's like, I mean, I'm. It looks bad when I say it that way, but I mean, just to be clear, like, my kids come from long-term relationships or situations. It's not like I'm just out here throwing the dick down, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's been long-term shit. But in any, as I was speaking, like, I was hitting before we went out. In all cases,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, of course, with junior, man, we in college. It is what it is. Like, yo, I'm gonna meet you at the calf, man. And after the calf, we going in. That was the day.
You taking somewhere that she already had access to?
In college?
The cafeteria was.
In college?
I mean, I understand, but she.
Ain't nobody dating in college.
I know this. I'm just saying. I don't know.
You won't dating in college either.
I won't dating like that. Period. Not in college.
And then with her, that's college too. You know what I'm saying? That just kind of lingered over into post college. But
I mean, well, how do you feel about that? Because as a man, like, you like to take people on dates. So
I was going to touch on that though, but I'm the type person too. Like, I like going on dates for the social experience. You know what I'm saying?
But you like going on dates like off gate.
Yeah.
Before even having long. So
because I'm a more in person. You know what I'm saying? My personality is more of an in-person feel. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna get a feel for me by text because you don't know my energy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. And then on phone conversations, huh? Yeah,
because you text weird too.
Right. You know what I mean? I can admit that. I'm a weird dude. You know what I mean? But I'm still that. But anyway, and talking on the phone, you could get a vibe, but you still don't really know. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say, like,
I think technology has made it better for me because I video talk with you for a moment and then.
I mean, I'm cool on that too. You know what I'm saying? But I still be wanting to get that in person feel. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you some real shit. So this is super stupid. This is about 2, maybe 2.5. You know what I'm saying? So I was out here doing my thing. I think I was like on a, I don't even know which little site I met the little shorty on or whatever. But we ended up adding each other on Snap. You know, I ain't super tech savvy like that or whatever.
Snap like that.
But say what?
You don't even snap like that.
I don't exactly. You know.
Well,
what I'm
not no
saying?
more. All your snaps now. 4 years later. 4 years
Man,
ago.
look, memories.
Memories. They post a memory every single day.
Memories. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put a snap up tonight. Matter of fact, yeah. But anyhow, you know what I'm saying? I was FaceTiming the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we added each other on Snap, so we FaceTiming or whatever, just talking and vibing and getting to know each other. And I probably say it was like 3 weeks in, we were, you know, getting in there, you know, small talk, still hadn't crossed no major thresholds or nothing like that or whatever. So while we talking, no lie, while we FaceTiming, she scratches her nose. And I was like, did this bitch whole face just move? And I was like, yo, you got a filter on your face? And she was like, oh yeah, cause my face broke out. And I didn't even know that was possible. I never seen her in person.
Yeah. Oh,
But I didn't know you could FaceTime
you
with a
text
filter.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, this shit is over. I ain't got nothing else to say. Cause you know how I feel about filters.
Y'all, he has
You
this
know,
weird thing about
I hate filters. You know what I'm saying?
He hates them.
Yeah, I mean, cause I'm telling you, they make everybody perfect. They just make me perfect.
He don't like makeup. He don't like.
I don't mind makeup. There's a difference. I
You
do
don't
not
like a
mind
lot of
makeup.
makeup.
I literally was kind of in a semi-relationship with a girl who was an esthetician or whatever. So makeup was her shit. But while I was dealing with her, what I did make her do,
Show her
huh?
Show her face a lot.
I mean, I made her show her face more, but I also made her get more into skincare.
Yeah.
Because at first she was just like makeup, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, nah, you gotta make sure when you take that shit off, you still on point with it or whatever.
You're gonna teach her how to make her face better.
I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? It worked. But to this day, I mean, we don't deal with each other no more, but I see her still around. She's still, you know, she's still shining with the makeup and without it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, either way, you know what I mean?
I just feel like what he said was funny, yeah, but it's half and half true. Like it is, it just really depends on what kind of girl you going after. Because if you already off gate, if she acting like that when you trying to get her number, even trying to set stuff up, don't even. If that's how you feel about it, don't even go forward with it because it ain't gonna get no better. It ain't gonna get no better. If she wants you to do all that just to go talk to her or to even get to know her, it's gonna be a long time. It's gonna be a long road. Like that's just a start. What you gonna do to get some ass? Take her on vacation?
I mean, you know, Steve Harvey told y'all wait 90 days and all that bullshit. So you know.
I mean, you go. That ain't what I'm talking about. I was just saying, like, if it took that just to get a phone number, what you gotta do to even get some ass?
What you mean? It took what to get the phone number?
Because they gonna want, like, not to get a phone number, excuse me. You get a phone number, like, they be like, okay, but when we gonna go somewhere? When we going?
I mean, that's what most women at this age that I'm at now, from what I've seen.
It's a safety thing, though, too. Like, because I feel like dating in this age, too, I've seen people like, oh, I mean, we come over and I cook dinner at the house. Why do you think that I want to come to your house?
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know you. So for
That's
my
right,
age,
though.
it's
You know what I'm saying? Fellas,
a safety
for real,
thing.
for real, like, don't be trying to come to the girl house. Don't be trying to,
Get
you
the
know
girl
what I'm
to
saying,
come to
get the
your
girl to
house.
come to your house or whatever. Like, yo, if you going to rock out, rock out. Like, really show up and show out. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I ain't really big on the whole time period or whatever. But if you going to date, yo, like, date. You know what I'm saying? It ain't simple. Like, you can take a motherfucker to Buffalo Brothers, for real, for real. Sit back, eat wings, watch the game. It's really about the especially
it's
for
really
me.
about the connection, the conversation. So for me, I don't even have to do I need you to be able to just plan something.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I'm just
you
like,
plan something.
it's funny speaking on like how you was speaking like the look women out here with the city girl state of mind. Like, if I take you somewhere, first date out, just trying to get to know you and vibe with you, and you complain that it ain't no high end shit, it's a wrap for that off the rip. You know what I'm saying? And then I love first date. Oh, we driving separate cars. Straight up, I'm not picking you up. We meeting.
No.
Because if shit go left, two fingers. Heavy.
I'm trying to get better with like riding with somebody because I don't like everybody driving.
You don't like nobody driving. You can't drive your goddamn self. But anyway, though, again, it's your guy KOZZIE. Got Whiteside. We gonna wrap this thing up. Another one in the hole.
Yeah.
Another one in the hole. You were tuned into Strategic Behaviors.
How's the basketball player?
Steph Curry. Whiteside Curry.
I don't know about that one.
Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you guys for tuning in. See you next time. 2 fingers, baby. Bang,
You
bang.
need a new signal because you know what?